Hi everyone, it's Mark. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I'm going to do some brushwork. I've done a couple of these before and they were inspired by Rinske Douna. But today I'm just going to allow myself to be in the moment, play with my brush, create different shapes and really explore how movement and depth can be created in a piece. Now, I'm going to warn you ahead of schedule. You're going to probably be a little bit frustrated because I know I was. I tried different designs. I used my hoop actually right at the beginning and you can see me placing that on the canvas. And I draw around the hoop because in my mind, I really wanted to do a circular brush design. But you'll see as this evolves, I change my mind about the direction that I'm going. But this is real evidence of me just enjoying that creation process, being immersed in that here and now moment. And I'd love for you to see how I go from this to my end result. I'm sticking with a spring inspired colour palette, so some reds, oranges, pink and yellow. And I'm going to use my brush and dip my brush in the paint and just explore different brush strokes as I create. I'm just having a bit of fun. But don't gasp. I have completely painted over what I was doing. I was testing out the brush, testing the different brush strokes that I could create. But I really loved the colour that I was creating. But I felt like the background was just too pastel effect. So I painted over it and that's okay. It's really okay just to feel the moment that you're in and just take a chance. Sometimes we really overwork a piece and you might think you ruin it, but I always see it as a lesson and I always see it as a learning experience. So as you create and as you allow yourself to let yourself go, you will become frustrated. I know I was. I think that's a human element. And as artists, I think we're probably extra kind of hard on ourselves. But as I continue this process, and guys, I'm going to warn you, this changes again. I actually get rid of that circle in the middle because although I'm loving the actual creation itself, I'm just really caught in the moment and exploring. So here I go again. and I'm sure some of you are screaming at me on the screen, but I'm painting over it again because I really love the tones as they're mixing together. And I'm just gonna concentrate on the brushwork from the corner. And I promise I'm not gonna paint over this anymore, but you'll see how it evolves as I allow myself to let myself go, as I allow myself to explore my creativity. I hope you're enjoying the process. Let me know what you think in the comments below. But for now, I'll just be peaceful and allow you to watch this process as it evolves. So here's my final version. I promise I'm not going to paint over this again. I really actually fell in love with it as I was creating. I didn't much like the first go, or the second, or maybe not even the third. But as I allowed myself just to not have any expectations or judgments on myself, I just allowed myself to be in that creation process. And this is the final result. And actually, I'm really happy with it. I love that really dark centre. And I love all the tones that we've created in the background using our various attempts, because it's allowed me to create and blend some different colours together to create this overall look. It dried beautifully. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one. I might paint over it in the future, unless somebody wants to buy it, of course. But it was about having some fun and just exploring my own creativity using brushwork. Thank you so much for joining me today. I know this has been a little bit of a different video, but I really wanted to show you how you can sometimes just allow yourself just to be in that moment. I hope I get to see you again soon, and I hope I see you again in the next video. Remember, be kind to yourself when you're creating, because each time we paint, we learn so much. Take care. Bye.